Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Animaking 2, and today I'm going to be giving you part 11 of What If Naruto Was Disowned by Everyone. Remember to get this one to 300 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform, and also guys, go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto Learned the Clone Secret in the beginning on this channel, and enjoy that guys. And over on Anime King, I post a new episode of What If Naruto Was a Godly Mage, so go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And later on I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto Was Given a Second Chance, so stay tuned for that and I hope you guys enjoy. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice and you enjoy the videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be planning talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, what do you say we begin this new episode? Start the intro. So, the last spot we left off. As Naruto came back on the ship after facing off against the Kumo ninjas, acting like he was even worse hurt. Just to play things off, as he was helped by Sobeki and bandaged up. As the group headed off as Koyuki decided to run away again. As Sakura and Naruto went through the tunnels looking after her. As Naruto did grab Sakura because a train came as they flew out of there. As Dodo came. As Dodo hired someone to take care of Naruto personally. And that was Kakazu. As Naruto took off with Kakazu, Kakazu knew everything about Naruto and know the Akatsuki had information about him. So, either Itachi will be coming after him or Sobeki. As the both of them start a battle, Kakazu stood absolutely no chance as Naruto destroyed three of his hearts with ease. As Kakazu wanted to retreat, as Naruto asked him some information, he quickly answered them because he knew that was the only way Naruto would make him leave. As Naruto let him leave, because in the grand scheme of things, he was not on his list. And with that, Kakazu left, as Naruto wanted answers but Naruto did not give him none. So with that, Naruto headed off as Sasuke and Sobeki was facing off against Dodo. As Sasuke was getting even more pissed to everything that was going on. As Naruto simply came there and killed Dodo in seconds, making Sasuke furious as he wasn't able to do anything. So with that, a week passed. As a lot of things happened in the past week, as Naruto had to go on a mission to rescue Kurenai, as she was captured by Aoi, a man who stole the sword of the second Hokage. As Naruto came there and quickly killed the man, as he saw Kurenai strapped to a chair. And given who he is, things quickly escalated after waking her, as Kurenai couldn't believe that she had sex with him. But Naruto simply played it off as nothing, as he had to go to the Hokage's office. He then overheard a conversation as Sobeki went after Sasuke. Sasuke had abandoned the village as Naruto took off. Jiraiya then came into the room after some while as he had information that Jin was working for Orochimaru. As it was then that he told them that he had Sharingan. Minato then remembered seeing red eyes before he passed out. The only way that he could enter the barrier was he got a picture of Jin as he wrote 3 slashes on each of his cheeks. He couldn't believe what he saw as Naruto was flying towards the gate. Hayate had came in his way. Hayate just proposed, as he came back from a place to fix his illness, and he just proposed to Yujiro and she said yes. He stood in Naruto's way to stop him. Naruto simply sliced off the man's head. As Katetsu and Aizumo came to the office and told the Hokage, as Minato quickly sent out Jiraiya and the others to go and get him alive. As Yujiro was pissed. She couldn't grieve right now. She was going to kill Jin Kazaraki as she went on the mission as well. As Naruto came up to see Jirobo, he quickly killed Jirobo and shoved an ice spear right through Choji's stomach, and just flew off. As he saw Kidamaru was dead, he was about to kill Hinata, but when he saw her looking at him, he didn't. There was no point, as he simply headed off, leaving her to live. As Naruto then came upon Teiwaya, she was there. As Naruto gave her the opportunity to run away, he went towards Temari, as Temari acted the part with Shikamaru, as she told him that they better retreat, as Shikamaru nodded, but not knowing that Temari was actually on his side. So with that, Naruto headed off, as he came upon Lee, facing off against Kimmaru, as Naruto placed Lee under a genjutsu, as Kimmaru told Naruto to come and give him debt that he wanted, as Naruto quickly obliged by that. So yeah guys, that was basically that's where we left off. You guys can switch across the place and check it out for yourself. So what do you say begin this new episode? We begin this episode at the Valley of the End. Sasuke! Sasuke stopped as he turned around slowly. "Ah, so it is you," he said. "I never expect you to come here and try to stop me." "What the hell are you doing, Sasuke?" Sabiki shouted in anger. "Why did you leave the village?" "This useless village holds nothing for me. I need power. Power to defeat him. So I'm going to Orochimaru for it." Sabiki threw her Harishin kunai as she flashed towards Sasuke. "You bastard," she said, as she punched him right in the face. "Are you done?" he asked. "If so, then get off of me. I still have to go." "Shut up," she yelled as she punched him once more. "You want power? Smack. Power to defeat the one that killed your family? Smack. And you will do anything to get it? Smack. Even betraying those who care about you." She tried to punch him again, but he caught her fist like it was nothing. "Care about me? How dare you," he said, as he threw her off of him, as she flipped and landed several feet backwards. "How dare you say that," Sasuke said as he got to his feet. "What are you talking about? Of course I care about you. You're my friend," he interrupted. "Yeah, I thought so. Until our last mission. I heard you. I heard everything." "What are you talking about?" she asked. "That time on the ship when you were alone in Kizaraki. I heard what you said." She looked at him in shock. "Sasuke, that is in the past now," he said, looking away from her. "Go back to your precious Jin-kun and leave me the hell alone." "You know I can't do that," she said. "You're still a ninja of Konoha." Sasuke reached up and pulled off his headband. "Not anymore," as he threw it aside. "Leave. I don't want to fight you," he said. "I don't want to fight you either," she said. "We're going into a battle stance. But I will. If that is what it takes to bring you home," she said. "I see," Sasuke says. He closed his eyes. When he opened them back, his Sharingan is activated. Meanwhile, with Naruto, clashes could be heard as two blurs jump off. As Naruto swung his blade, as several ice blades went towards Kimimaro. Kimimaro weaved and dodged through all of the attacks. As Kimimaro pulled two blades from his shoulders. "You're as good as ever, Jin," he said as smirk. "I am proud to call you my friend," he said. "Same here, pal," Naruto said as smirk. "Even on your deathbed, you fight like a lion." "A shame, really. I wish we had met before you met Orochimaru." "Yes, I wish the same. However," Kimimaro then started to cough up blood. "Damn it," said Kimimaro. "My body is starting to fail me." "Then I guess we should finish this quickly," said Jin. "That we do," Kimimaro said. "But I have a last request. Will you hear it?" "Yes." "What is it?" Naruto asked. "I want you to use that move," said Kimimaro. "I want to try and overcome it one last time." "Very well," Naruto said. "Come." "Thank you, old friend," said Kimimaro. "And farewell." Kimimaro rushed towards Naruto with his top speed. "Yukikaze," said Naruto, as he blurred off, as he appeared back to back with Kimimaro. "How fast?" Kimimaro whispered, before his chest exploded as blood started to pour out. Kimimaro fell on his back as he coughed up blood. "Looks like I couldn't beat it after all." As Naruto stayed there, as he refused to look down at his down friend. "I thank you, Jin Kazuraki, for giving me this final battle." The Uchiha escapes. He will try to reach Orochimaru-sama on his own. That red-haired girl went after him. Find them, Jin. Fulfill your dream. And promise me that you will give me a rematch when we meet again in the underworld. And with that, Kimimaro took his last breath. Naruto ran his hand through his hair. "No. We will never meet again, Kimimaro. You won't be able to reach the depths of hell that I will find myself in. After all, you were never a traitor. Farewell, old friend." At the Valley of the End, Chidori, Rasengan, as the both of them smashed their attacks together. Boom! Both of them were thrown back harshly from the explosion of their jutsu. "Had enough?" Sabiki asked, panting heavily. "Damn it, Sabiki. Why are you so persistent?" Stop already. Just let me leave. Never, she said. I will never leave. A friend behind. Foolish girl, even if you manage to defeat me and bring me back, I'll just escape again. The only way that you can stop me from leaving right now is to kill me. Are you capable of doing that? Sabiki paused and looked down. No, I'm not. But are you? What? Sasuke said. What are you talking about? You spoke about your revenge and hatred. As she stood up slowly. You said it was already too late to save you. It is, Sasuke said. Then prove it, said Sabeki, as she threw a kunai at his feet. Take that kunai and stab me right in my heart. Then I would believe that you're not the person I once knew. Are you insane? You're asking me to kill you. Yes, I am, as she spread her arms. You said you wanted power. Show me how much. You imbecile! As Sasuke picked up the kunai and rushed towards her, but he stopped inches away from her neck. Come on, do it. Show me how much you can throw away, just to become stronger. You will never be as strong. You can never beat him. Sasuke heard those words ringing in his head. Two Sharingan eyes appear in his mind, the same one he saw that night. Do it, Sabeki shouted. I can't, Sasuke said as he threw the kunai away. I can't do it. I'll never be able to do it. Sasuke, Sabeki said. I will never become strong enough. I will never have my revenge. Damn you, Sabeki, he shouted. Why did you do it? Why did you make me feel like this? Sasuke, She stepped closer. You won't be alone again, I promise. You are my friend. I'll help you become strong. And if you ever find the one you seek your revenge against, then I promise I'll help you face off against him. Are you telling the truth? Of course. Or, are you calling me a liar, mister? She said. As Sasuke laughed the way she said that. No, I am not, he said. You sure know how to lighten the mood. Yeah. As she extended her hand. Come on, let's go back. The both of them heard whistling as they turned their head. Made it, Naruto said, as he stabbed his blade into the ground. Raidu, said Naruto. Sasuke gasped in pain as he was suddenly froze from his shoulders going right down to his toes, leaving his head alone out. Jin, what are you doing? Sabeki said. He's already coming back with us, she said. Oh really? Naruto said, raising an eyebrow. So you managed to persuade him? That's my girl, he said. She's not your girl, Sasuke said. Jin glanced at Sabeki. You're not? Sabeki's eyes widened. What could she say? Sasuke was, no Jin, you're the only, as she stuttered. Well, it doesn't matter anymore, he said that smirk. What's that supposed to mean? As Naruto started to chuckle. What I mean is, I'm very grateful to the both of you. Because of the two of you coming here, my ambition will finally be realized. What are you talking about, Kezaraki? Are you mad? Sasuke asked. More like insane, said Naruto. Let him go, Jin, Sabeki said. You're scaring me. Let him go? Sorry, sweetheart. But I can't do that, he said. You see, my entire Konoha campaign was about this very moment. Konoha campaign, Sabeki said. I hate myself for doing this, but you're better for everyone, he thought. Yes, campaign. I always said that Konoha was too trusting. And thanks, by the way, you make my job much more entertaining. Especially at nights. As he threw back his head laughing. What are you saying, she said. Simple. I don't need Konoha anymore. I don't need you anymore. Sabeki felt something in her chest break. You're lying. You said you love me. Well, I never actually said those words. And you're just too good for my taste as well. Always polite, always apologizing to everyone. Meh, not my type. That was Sabeki breaking point. You bastard, she said. She threw a punch towards his head. Not very smart, he said. As he smashed his foot into her stomach, she gasped out in pain as all the air was knocked out of her. You bastard, said Sasuke. More like a son of a bitch, Naruto said, as he grabbed Sabeki by her hair and brought her up, before throwing her away, as she hit the ground a loud thud. She slowly got back to her feet. How? How could you do this to me? I'm a Rattlesnake. Damn you, Jin. I loved you, she shouted. I actually loved you. How could you betray me like this? Actually, it's not so bad. I will go as far to say that I actually like you, despite your goodness. If it were anyone else, I would have cut their throat already. But I have no desire to kill you. As he pointed at the direction towards Konoha. Leave this place right now. If you do that, I promise you will never see me again. She pulled out a 3-pronged kunai. I refuse. A shame. Then don't blame me for what happened to you. Stop, Sasuke shouted. Leave her out of it. This is between me and you. It is me you. Naruto burst out laughing, cutting him off. You? You actually think it's you I'm here for? Don't flatter yourself, Uchiha. If the one I'm after will not show up, then I will simply dispose of you. I can't let you do that, said Sobeki as she threw her kunai. Hirashi no jutsu, she said, as Naruto caught and threw it up in the air. What? Said Sobeki, as she was up in the air. Don't be so surprised, I know exactly how to counter this jutsu, Naruto said. As he waved his hand, he Shogun. Sobeki threw her kunai to the side, escaping the attack. Oh, smart. Sorry. You see, I'm actually out of time to play with you kids. Konoha already knows of my betrayal, and I'm sure that they sent a team to capture or kill me. So, as he pulled his blade and placed it on Sasuke's neck. No, stop, Sobeki shouted. Shut up, Naruto said. If you don't get your ass out here right now, I'm gonna kill him, Naruto shouted. But nothing happened. You are damn insane, Sasuke said, as he saw Jin talking to no one. Well then, as Naruto pulled back his blade, Jin stopped, Sobeki shouted. But, do not do this, to the voice. Who's there, said Sobeki looking around. As Naruto smiled. So, you finally come out, huh? Big brother, he said. Meanwhile, with the Konoha team, there they are, said Jiraiya. Check them for a life sign. Several envoys went forth to check on Lee and Gaara. He's alive, one of them said about Lee. However, he's caught in a strong genjutsu. I won't be able to dispel it. I see. What about the other one, Jiraiya asked. Same here, the other envoy said. Only instead of genjutsu, there is a strange seal on his forehead. A seal, you say, said Jiraiya. A demon restriction seal. It is not very common to find one of these lying around, said Jiraiya. Kizaraki's work, no doubt, said Kakashi. I saw him use on Gaara in the finals in Chunin exams. I wonder if he made it himself, Jiraiya said. Jiraiya-sama, we found another body. Unconscious? No, this one is dead. As Jiraiya stepped forward, who is this? Seeing Kimura's body on the ground. Is he one of ours? No. Look at his chest, said Kakashi. A curse mark. I didn't notice it with all that blood all over him. What do you think, Kakashi? About what? Well, he's smiling. What could make him smile like that in his last moments? Sorry to interrupt your discussion, but can we please move on? We cannot let him get away, said Yujiro. Jiraiya nodded. Fine, let's move. Wait, Naruto. Itachi? Sasuke said. You're alive? Not for long, Naruto said. I've been waiting for this, brother. At last my ambition will be realized. Wait a second, you're the one that tried to kidnap me back then, said Sabeki. Let them go, said Itachi. This is between me and you. Let them go? Well, as for Sabeki, she's free to leave. Sasuke, on the other hand, he said, as he placed the tip of his blade on Sasuke's throat once again. He's my guarantee that you will not escape like you did last time. If you do, then you will die very slowly and painfully, swallowed up by the Amaterasu flames. Itachi narrowed his eyes. Release him and I will give you what you want, Uzumaki. Uzumaki? Said Sasuke. As Naruto turned, his Sharingan activated. As he started to laugh. I love an expression like that. You, Sasuke said in rage. Yes, me, the man that you wish so desperately to kill. Here I am right in front of you, and yet you can do nothing about it. Sasuke screamed as he struggled to get out. Let me go, I'll kill you. Naruto smacked Sasuke across the face. Shut up. You are nothing but shit and you should know your place. As for you, Itachi, do you have the slightest idea of what I want? My head, of course, said Itachi. You imbecile, Naruto yelled. I could care less about your head. You said you'll give me what I want. I want Mikoto-san back. Give me her back and I'll release your brother. Itachi eyebrow rose. He really wasn't expecting that. You cannot, huh? Well, in that case, you're gonna have to kill me to get to Sasuke. Naruto? As Itachi and Naruto turned their head. Are you really Naruto? Asked Sabeki. Yes, I am Naruto. Did you really kill the Uchiha clan? Naruto grinned widened. No, said Itachi in fear. Don't tell them anything. Nah, I think it's about time I bring the whole truth about that into the open. If Sasuke learns, Itachi cursed. He couldn't do that. He couldn't make him find out. He had to do something. You know that it was necessary, Naruto, said Itachi. What the hell did you just say, Naruto asked? Itachi knew that it would work. He would have to bring out his rage. You know that a civil war could break down. It was necessary to stop that from happening. Naruto's eyes shifted from a normal Sharingan to the Mangekyou. Necessary? Necessary? You think I cared for your stupid pathetic clan? You are even bigger more than I thought. I was hoping that they all would just disappear one day. I wanted them all gone. If they all died, I would have been the only one by Mikato's side. But no, that piece of trash right here was spared instead of her, he said, pointing at Sasuke. Mikato? Was that the name of Sasuke's mother? Sabiki said. And now Naruto said too much time has passed and Mikato is lonely. She can't wait to meet one of us. And today she will. You know, they say that payback's a bitch. But your payback will come in the face of a monster. A monster that you created yourself. And once I'm done with you, I'm going to send your precious brother right after. So you can be a whole happy, goddamn family again. Time to die, brother, Naruto said. Itachi's eyes widen as Naruto appeared in front of him. He's fast. Clash. Itachi managed to block Naruto blade, a blade of his own. But suddenly, damn it, Naruto says he jumped backwards. Already realized I see, said Itachi. Naruto glared at the blade. Sword of Totsuka. Indeed, said Itachi. One of the legendary blades. I'm not surprised that you recognize it so quickly, since you have one yourself. Do you really think you can save you, Naruto said. Even the King of Hell won't save you from me. Think again, Naruto, Itachi said. One strike and you're done for. We can still stop this if you will listen, said Itachi. Never, Naruto said. It's better this way than living with a constant pain in my chest. As he rushed forward and clashed blades with Itachi once more. But even if I'm going to die, you're going to die as well. Back at Konoha Hospital. Is it truly possible that my dark past came back to haunt me? Thought Minato. Minato, said Tsunade. What do you think you're doing barging your way in here and calling me all of a sudden? I was in the middle of an operation just now. Screw that, said Minato. We need to talk. Alone. But now, he said. Fine. Come with me, she said. In Tsunade's office. So what is so important you came here yourself, and do you have a sample of Jin Kizaraki's blood, said Minato. What? Jin? Do you have it or not? Why would you need it though? I need you to perform a quick DNA test. DNA test from who? Me, said Minato. You can't be serious, said Tsunade. He just glared at her. You are? Damn. What makes you think that? Just do the damn test, Tsunade, he said. Tuh. She took an empty syringe and collect a sample of his own blood. There better be a good damn reason for this, as she started examining the blood with the microscope. There is, he said. She rolled her eyes and switched Naruto's blood with Minato's. Yeah, right, what could all the color from her face simply drained away. Oh my god, she said. Just as I feared, said Minato, his eyes opening wide. Tsunade looked away from the microscope. I suggest you start explaining. And now. Minato took in a deep breath. It all started 14 years ago, when the Kyuubi attacked, he said. Meanwhile, Valley of the End. Itachi gasped as he was sent flying backwards after receiving a crushing kick from Naruto into his ribs. Itachi went through hands and fired a massive fireball. Naruto laughed as he pulled out his sword. A huge wave of ice sliced Itachi's fireball into two and continued to go towards him. Damn it, he said, but just before the ice hit him, his body turned to crows and disappeared. Naruto simply chuckled as he turned to see a winded Itachi. You're losing it, brother. I was expecting more from you. I spent my entire life trying to kill you. And this is what you're capable of. Itachi gritted his teeth. He was losing. Maybe because Naruto had his Mangekyou activated the entire time. But Itachi didn't have that luxury. Still. Looks like I won't be able to put a single scratch on him if it stayed this way. Itachi closed his eyes. As he got to his feet. As he slowly opened them back. Oh, said Naruto. Looks like you're finally getting serious. You're lucky. I was just going to cut off Sasuke's limb to make you serious. I guess I can save that for later. I will not let you harm him, said Itachi. You will have to kill me first because as long as I live your brother's life, it's forfeit. Itachi glared. Looks like he's beyond reason. I have to force him to withdraw. As he rushed towards Naruto engaging in a Kinjutsu fight once again. As this time they were surprisingly evenly matched. Somewhere on the sideline, Sasuke's heart was beating rather quickly as he was still in the ice. Brother, he's alive. And he's fighting to save me, Sasuke thought. I have to get out of here and help him. This is Naruto, I must kill him. I have to break this ice. Suddenly, Sasuke. As Sasuke glanced, Sabiki? Yes, it's me. I'll try to get you out of here. But you have to help me defeat Jin. I will, Sasuke said. Defeat, not kill him, she said. But Sabeki, I know that he's Naruto. But I want to talk to him before anything. Promise that you won't kill him once he's down, and I will release you, she said. Fine, he said. Now, get me out of here so I can help my brother. Okay, she said, as she pulled out a kunai. Look out, Sasuke said, as she blinked, as a blade nearly sliced right into her throat, but it was blocked by another blade. Jin, she said in surprise. I told you, leave! As Itachi was the one that blocked Naruto's blade that nearly sliced into her throat. I said that I don't want to kill you, and that's true. However, if you interfere in my plans, I will kill you. As he kicked Itachi away from him and swung his sword at Sobeki once again. But she flashed away in a flash of red before the blade struck her. I see, so that's how it is. As he watched, Sobeki reappeared beside Itachi. You're forcing my hand, Jin, she said. You're not the person I knew. You're not the person I love. Naruto tilted his head. So now, you left me with no choice but... Naruto pulled out a kunai as she stopped talking. Silly girl, he said. Let me show you the futility of your attempts. Stay on your guard, Sobeki-san, said Itachi. Things are about to get a lot tougher. But that is my father's... As Naruto thrust the three-pronged kunai. Kunai clone technique, he said. Jump, said Itachi. As Itachi and Sobeki jumped. Huh, it's useless in your case, said Naruto. As Itachi's eyes widened as he quickly substituted a rock. Aw, Naruto said in disappointment after cutting the rock in two. I hope that would be you. Tuh, Itachi said as he threw off his Akashi cloak. Clever, said Naruto, but useless. I planted these pretty kunais all over the area. How, said Sobeki. That is not possible. Only my father, blood relatives, can do this jutsu. Why don't you ask this question to your dear parents, Sobeki-chan? Damn. I need your help, Sobeki. What must I do, she said, looking at Itachi. I will provide the distraction. Once I say now, you must go and free Sasuke. After you do that, take him and run straight to Konoha. I am sure that he won't follow you there. Understood. But what about you, Itachi-san? No. I must stay. This thing must be settled, but it's between Naruto and me. I don't want the two of you to get harmed in the crossfire. How noble of you, brother, said Naruto. But there's only one slight problem with your plan. She won't be able to help you. No, Itachi's eyes widened. It all happened in an instant. 1 red flash and 2 yellow flashes. Sobeki, Itachi shouted. Back at Konoha Hospital. So let me get this straight. Jin Kizuraki is actually your son Naruto, said Snavi. Minato nodded. Who you cast aside because your wife was afraid for your daughter. Minato nodded. And now he's back. Minato nodded. And now, he's after your head. No. If he really is Naruto, then he's not after me. Who then? Have you heard about the Uchiha massacre? Back at the Valley of the End, Sobeki Sasuke shouted. No, he screamed. As Sobeki looked down. As Naruto's blade was sticking out of her stomach. Jin, why? Naruto stroked her chin with his left hand. I told you not to interfere again, he said. No, that I hate myself for doing this. As he ripped out his blade out of her. Sobeki! Sasuke shouted. As Naruto burst out laughing. No one's gonna interrupt us again, brother. Now we can finally kill each other in peace. You really have fallen, Naruto, Itachi stated. Fallen? You threw me down. This is all your fault. Naruto! Both Itachi and Naruto turned as Sasuke broke out of the ice using 2 large hands that was sticking out of his back. What the hell, said Naruto. Oh, that's probably his curse seal second form. I'll kill you! Shidori! Sasuke, no! Itachi cried out. As Sasuke dashed forward to end Naruto's life. That he thought. Sasuke ran his left hand right through Naruto's chest. But Naruto's body simply crumbled into ice. As Naruto was behind him and smashed his foot into Sasuke's back, sending Sasuke sailing right into the mountainside. They were starting to annoy me anyway. As he turned back to Itachi. Amaterasu. Naruto screamed in pain as he was completely engulfed in black flames. Itachi fell on one knee, panting heavily. Damn, that really took its toll on me. But at least now. Now what? As Naruto started to laugh even more psychotic, as the red chakra started to surround his body, getting off the black flames. His Jinchuriki cloak completely separated the black flames from his flesh. How? Said Itachi. Did you really think that would be enough? Didn't I tell you this before? I was learning how to beat you, and you alone. I study your abilities, I study your strengths and weaknesses. I know everything about you, he said as the red chakra started to dance around him again as 4 tails emerged. There is nothing you can do to stop me. It's time you die, brother. As Itachi watches a black ball was created, as Naruto swallowed it. As his body, incredible, said Itachi. He was able to tame the Kyuubi's power completely. Now die! As Naruto fired off the massive beam. A huge explosion shook the valley, destroying both statues of Hoshirama and Madara as they crumbled to nothingness. After the explosion, Naruto threw back his head and laughed. I killed him! I finally killed him! Not yet. Of course, Naruto said. I should have known. As Itachi was inside of his Susanoo. This is my Susanoo. The ultimate weapon. I know exactly what this is, said Naruto. In fact, I was waiting for this moment. Because now, I won't have to hold back anymore. I can finally show you what I'm fully capable of, brother. As a black Susanoo formed around Naruto, as he had two demonic horns and a katana in his right hand. But there was no shield, he had some kind of an armed guard on his left hand. Itachi frowned. To think that you have come this far. You are strong, Naruto. No, I am not strong, Naruto said. If I was strong, then you would be dead a long time ago. And Mikoto would still be alive. I did not kill my mother, Naruto, said Itachi. Spare me your pathetic lies. You're going to die here, regardless. I was not intending to, said Itachi. I promise to give you a fight to the death, and I am. But tell me, what will you do when I'm dead? Fine question. Well, there's one more person I wish to see before I die. I see. Then let us not delay this any longer. Naruto smirked. I can't agree with you even more. Back at Konoha Hospital. So for the first time in my life I got scared. Scared for my secret to be revealed. So I let them accuse Naruto of killing off the Uchiha clan, said Minato, finishing his story. Tsunade sighed. You know, you're a goddamn idiot, Minato. All of this is because of one messed up thing you made in the past. Are you that weak? You have no idea what you're talking about, said Minato. All citizens, children, youngsters, adults, shinobis of every class and every skill. They're all looking up to me. I am a hero to everyone. What would they say if you learned that a hero threw away your own son? The same thing I just said, that you are a goddamn idiot, said Tsunade. As Minato said nothing. So what are you gonna do now, she asked. I sent a team, a good one. They will bring him back and then I will do things right. Oh? And what does Kushina think about this? She does need to know for now. I'll tell her when it's time. When I bring him back first. Back at the Valley of the End. Damn it, Naruto cursed as his blade got buried by Itachi's shield once again. They were battling their Susanoo form for at least 20 minutes now. Itachi looked like he was literally dying. As Naruto was a bit exhausted as well. Itachi then collapsed to his knees as he started to cough. Not now, he said. Looks like you're getting tired, brother. Low on chakra? Or maybe health problems? Itachi wiped the blood away from his mouth. I still have more than enough to win this battle. Besides, you're getting tired as well. You may have infinite chakra because of the Kyuubi, but you are still human and your muscles tired like mine. Nonsense, Naruto said. I can still fight for many hours. My body. He then took a step forward as he collapsed on one knee. What the hell? Looks like you overestimated yourself, Naruto. Naruto grunted as the Kyuubi chakra was leaving him. As lack of control, rage was clouding his judgment. He needed to focus. Get up, he says. He smacked his own leg. You made a mistake, little brother, said Itachi. No, in front of Naruto, his sword raised. You should have fought me in a few years, but you are always too reckless and defiant. That would be your downfall, Itachi stated. As Itachi's blade descended down on him. Do you think you're gonna kill me that easily, Naruto said. As he raised his Susanoo hand as an angel shield appeared and blocked Itachi's blade. As Naruto pulled back his blade and strike. Despite hitting Itachi's shield once more, a cut appeared all over Itachi's Susanoo form, but it was not over. Slash, 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 slash. Naruto slashed multiple times. Again and again, more slashes appear until finally slash as it broke. Itachi collapsed back. Impossible. How? I'm not done yet, Naruto said. As Itachi saw something coming towards him as he blocked it. It was sort of... What was this? What was this doing here as it was a second Hokage blade? But the next thing he knew, a flash appeared right in front of him. As Itachi coughed up blood. I see, said Itachi. You placed your Hiraishin seal on this hilt. I couldn't notice it in the smoke. Clever. As Naruto's blade was currently in Itachi's stomach. Naruto grabbed the blade from the ground and drive it into Itachi's chest. The Raijin blade. So, How does it feel, Naruto asks? To know that you're about to die. Itachi closes his eyes. I feel calm. I accepted my fate a long time ago. Then take it, Naruto says. He ripped the sword straight out of Itachi's chest. As he held onto his blade. Frozen Requiem, he said. Itachi looked down as he saw his body start to turn to ice. Well done, brother. You have defeated me. But don't let your hatred consume you, or you will lose everything again. As Itachi's body broke apart. As the sword that Itachi had crumbled as well and vanished. As Naruto stood there motionlessly, before falling on his knees. He then threw back his head and started to laugh. Despite his exhaustion and his chakra depletion, I did it. I finally did it, Mikoto-san, he said. I killed him, he's dead. And it's all over, he said. As Naruto crawled over to the river and looked down into the water. I haven't seen you in such a long time, he said. I'm coming. As he unsheathed his blade. But before he could remove it completely, a mass chakra burst happened. What the? As he turned to see Sabeki, red chakra danced around her. Sabeki, he said. Jin, she said as she moved off with incredible speed and smashed her fist straight into his face. Naruto was sent sailing down the river as Sabeki appeared right in front of him and drop kicked him once again. As she then smashed her foot into his face as Naruto went right through the mountain. You bastard, as she pulled him up by the throat as she started to smash her fist into his face repeatedly. I trust you, she smashed her fist again. And you betrayed me. You betrayed everyone. How could you, as she kept on punching him over and over. She dropped his body, her hands covered in blood. Why? How could you, she said as she started to cry. I would have done anything for you, she said. But he just lay there. Jin? Jin, she shouted. Oh no, what have I done, she said, as she shook him. Jin, she said, as Naruto coughed, a coughing fit, before blinking. Why, he said. Why what, she said. Why didn't you let me die? What? But I never wanted this to happen, he shouted. Jin. As he looked at her, I never wanted this to happen, he said. I never wanted anyone around, but then you came. I was still focused on my revenge. I thought it would be funny to have the Hokage's daughter with me, just to annoy him. But then you kept on coming back. And you just kept on coming back no matter what. And then I didn't see you as a tool anymore, just to be used. Why? Why? He shouted. There's a place for you, Jin, she said, as she grabbed his hands. I will persuade father. Please, just come back with me, she said. No, he said. We can't. Why? She asked. My reason for living is gone. My reason for hatred is all gone. No, there's nothing for me. You're wrong, she said. You still have me. What about me? With you gone, I don't know what I'll do. You will, Naruto said. But if you truly care about me, even slightly, do one last favor for me. As he took out the writing blade, take this and stab it right in my heart. This should be enough to end my existence for good. What? I can't. He shoved the hilt in her hand. Do it. I betrayed you. Make me pay. She stood up. If you want to die so badly, then I'll make you pay by not killing you. I'll return you to Konoha, and you will live a long life with me. That is your punishment, she said. As Naruto burst out laughing. You're one stubborn bitch, you know that? As she glared at him. So what's gonna stop me from when I recover to just kill myself? I will, she said. I'll always be there to stop you. Well, that would be a tough job. Naruto eyes wide. Look out, he says. He pushed her out of the way as a huge fireball hit him right in the chest. As Naruto screamed out in pain as he fell in the water. As he started to sink. Jin, she screamed out as he tried to reach him, but his hand was a bit too far. Son of a bitch, Sasuke said as he had every intention of jumping down as well. I won't rest until I see your dead body. But just before he could reach, a hand grabbed his shoulder. Not so fast, Sasuke-kun. Sasuke turned. Orochimaru. This waterfall is high enough that even a Jonin can die if he falls. He will die for sure. Are you saying that he's dead, Sasuke asked. Absolutely not, said Orochimaru. That bastard will survive for sure. Then we must go down there and finish the job. He will pay. It will take too long and that bastard will be long gone by then, Orochimaru said. Besides, we're gonna risk coming across Konoha team. We wouldn't want that, would we? I don't care, he must die. Now look here, Sasuke-kun, Orochimaru said. Orochimaru, Sabeki shouted angrily. This is all you're doing, this is all your fault. Indeed, Orochimaru said, everything happened just as I have planned. Even better, that traitor did most of my job for me. Looked like a rattlesnake and even be trick as well. You bastard! She activated the blade in her hand and tried to stop Orochimaru, but she was stopped by Sasuke. Sasuke, what are you doing? A memory flashed in front of his eyes as he saw Itachi's body. He regained consciousness as he saw Itachi's body crumbling right in front of his eyes. I have made up my mind, Sobeki. I am going with Orochimaru. Orochimaru licked his lips. Excellent. You're going? So you're gonna betray me too, she asked. If that's what it takes to kill him, then yes. But I will give you something that he didn't. Come with me, he said. Sobeki looked at him like he was crazy. No, I am not a traitor. And I thought you promised to face my foe with me. And I will if you come with me. But if you go with that man, the next time we will meet, it might be as enemies. Sasuke lowered his hand with a frown. Go then, she said. But I will find Jin and we will return to Konoha. Foolish girl, you actually believe what he said, didn't you? I know Rattlesnake far longer than you do. Believe me, that was a pile of bullshit that he just fed you. You can say whatever you wish, I have faith in him. Let's go, Sasuke-kun, Orochimaru said. I sense Konoha team nearby. We must go now. I'm sorry, said Sasuke. And with that, him and Orochimaru disappear. As Sobeki fell to her knees. Sobeki! As she turned her head to see Kakashi, Guy, Jiraiya, and Uchiha landing right in front of her. Thank God you're alright. Where is Sasuke? Screw the Uchiha, said Uchiha. Where is Kisaraki? I will kill him. Quick, said Sobeki, it's Jin. He fell down there. We must help. What about Sasuke? Asked Jiraiya. He left, she said. I see. Farewell. Let's go after Kisaraki. Time skip. Orochimaru hideout. Sasuke, you are my chosen one, Orochimaru said. I don't care about that, Sasuke said. Just hurry up and give me power. A girl that was walking beside Orochimaru spoke. Be more respectful to Orochimaru-sama, she said. Shut up, Sasuke said. Why, you little... Stand down, Gurren, said Orochimaru. You don't want to hurt our new guest in his first day, don't you? As she grunted, as he wished Orochimaru-sama, she said. Welcome to your new life, Sasuke-kun. Meanwhile, get up, you lazy asshole, said Teiwaya. As Naruto yawned. What the hell was that for? As she had smacked him across the face. For sleeping when I'm talking to you, shithead. Are you alright, she asked. You were badly hurt. Really? He said. Any permanent damage? She rolled her eyes. Nothing's ever permanent with you. You had a couple of broken ribs when you fell, but they healed before I even got a chance to bandage them. Nice, Naruto said that smirk. Everything went just as planned. As Teiwaya laughed. You know, for some moments there I thought you were going to kill yourself, she said. Are you kidding me? Naruto said. Life is too wonderful to give it up. And besides, I can't just throw away the life that Mikoto-san has given me. Here we go again, Mikoto-san this, Mikoto-san that. When you leave, Naruto placed a hand under her chin. Don't forget yourself, Teiwaya, he whispered. You can do anything, call me whatever you want. But if you disrespect Mikoto, I'll kill you. She removed her head. Fine, whatever, she said. Oh, I found this letter in your pocket. I think you should read it. As he looked at it. As it was a letter from Itachi. He was about to tear it down, she said. Just read it first. Guess I won't lose anything from reading it, he said. As he read it. If you are reading this, then I'm dead and you have defeated me. You have become strong, very strong. Stronger than I was at your age. Stronger than I am now. Which is why I must tell you the entire truth. What entire truth, Naruto thought? The truth about that day. I have probably not tell you that I did not kill my parents before you killed me. And I was telling the truth. What, Naruto said. You are not stupid, Naruto, you should realize. No matter how strong I am, I could not destroy an entire shinobi clan. The truth is I wasn't alone all that time. I had an ally by the name Uchiha Madara. He was the founder of the Uchiha clan and was first to gain the eternal monkey to Sharingan. As Naruto's eyes widened, he had the same eyes as me. Yes, you're probably thinking the same thing, he has your eyes. And that was the reason I couldn't defeat him. Despite his weakened state, he's still too strong for me to destroy. You on the other hand, yes, if you kill me, I believe you can do this. Madara is the true leader of the Akatsuki. He will try to collect all the Bijus and seal them into a giant statue. You must prevent it because if he succeeds, that will be the end of the world as we know it. Now you know everything, finish it. Avenge your mother. Your brother, Itachi. Naruto closed his eyes, he crumbled a letter in his hand. Was he telling the truth? Why would he do this if he knew he was going to die? So I can finish his job for him, maybe. But what if he was telling the truth? Itachi. As Naruto remembered that night, that expression on Itachi's face, Naruto got to his feet. Well, since I'm on a crossroad, I'll just kill him as well. Uchiha Madara. Hey, what's with that grin, Teiwaya asked? What's on your mind? Say, have you ever wanted to wear a cloak? Time skip. 10 minutes later, the same place. He was here, said Jiraiya, as he looked at the cave. But where is he now, said Kakashi. No idea. He should be nearby, we must find him, Sabeki said. He promised. I wouldn't believe his word if I was you, Sabeki, said Kakashi. Why? She asked. Jin Kizaraki has committed high treason, said Guy. He killed one of our Jonins and also severely wounded one of your team members, Choji Akamichi. He was almost dead when we found him. No, he couldn't, she said. Yeah, he did, said Jiraiya. He would have probably been executed if he returned. He knew that, so it's natural that he escaped. It can't be, she says, our world started to break. They're both gone. I couldn't stop either of them. Perhaps it is for the best that we didn't find him, said Guy. Indeed, said Jiraiya. There's nothing else we can do. Let's take Sabeki back to Konoha. No, said Yuichiro, we have to find him. You are a ninja, Yuichiro. Act like one, said Kakashi. Yes, your loved one was killed, but there's nothing you can do at the moment. Now you must follow orders, or you will turn into a traitor just like him. Understood, she said. Back at Konoha Hospital, Minato burst in the room. Sabeki. Father, as she turned her head towards him. Minato rushed forward and hugged her tightly. I'm sorry I wasn't there. Father, she said. Yes? Am I your only child, she asked. As Minato felt his heart skip a beat. You're not, he said. But guys, if you end this episode right here, if you want to take part of this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn that notifications stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends in your social media platform. And stay in tune for the rest of the what is coming your way. And I hope you guys enjoyed each and every one of them. But I'm out for now. See you guys soon. Peace.